This is Chairman Keir Starmer here. You'll probably hear some helicopters and fighter jets in the background. And that is because we've just found out that a 7-year-old white British girl, working class white British girl, 7 years old, has left a nasty comment on a website. And we're sending in the army to take her out. Now, whether that means to take her out for dinner or to execute her, I will leave that to your imagination. Rumours have been going around that I am a two-tier Prime Minister, that I treat some people better than I treat other people. Now, I want to quash those rumours, and anyone sharing those rumours will also receive the British Army at their door. And if not the British Army, you will get the police, the British police, which is really, the recruitment drive is fantastic. The response has been absolutely fantastic. So, I want to prove that I am not a two-tier Prime Minister. I want to prove that I'm very fair, and I think you'll admit I'm quite fair. I don't have favouritism, I don't have preferences for religions or races or anything like that. So to prove it, I want to tell you something I had a hand in recently. Now this was... oh, the chopper's getting closer here now. Nothing like the sound of a chopper off to massive 7-year-old child for leaving nasty comments on the internet. It's music to my ears. Go give her hell, that's what I say. Go give her hell. How dare she leave nasty comments on the internet. Godspeed, Godspeed. Allah speed, Allah speed. Allah speed your mission. So I'll try to talk over the noise of the rotating blades of the helicopter. I had a hand to play in something recently which was ensuring equality of outcome. Now what we did was we gave an exam. It was an IQ exam to a 10-year-old white working class boy, and we gave the same test at the same time, in the same place, in the exam centre, to a 22-year-old sub-Saharan African who is black British. He was born in Britain. Now, so as you know, they were not the same age. They were not from the same background. The 10-year-old boy, the white 10-year-old boy, had grown up in abject poverty. His parents were drug addicts, and he came from a miserable background. At the same time, the black British 22-year-old, he grew up in a hotel, and his parents before him also grew up in hotels in Britain. So, different inputs, but I wanted the same output. I wanted them both to do well in the IQ test. Now, there was a little bit of a kerfuffle, because the black man, he wanted to enter the exam hall with his machete. Now, the examiner told him he couldn't enter without his machete, and he said he wouldn't enter the exam hall without the machete. So the examiner phoned the police, and the police told the examiner that the machete was part and parcel of British culture, black British culture especially, and that if he, the examiner, took away the machete, he would be taking away, the hallmark of black British youth culture. He would be taking away the young man's manhood. That's what the police told the examiner, and they told him that if he tried to take away the machete, he would be arrested, which is, I think you'll admit it's perfectly fine, and it's quite fair. It's quite fair. So the examiner, he let the the black young gentleman, into the exam hall, and the two, the boy and the man, started the exam. Now, the boy, there were 20 questions to answer, and the boy answered all of them correctly. And he finished the exam in about 5 minutes. The man was frowning a lot. He couldn't understand the questions. He didn't know how to answer the questions. He got very, very frustrated. He was frowning a lot. And he lost his temper, which is perfectly fine. We accept, we accept it in Britain, progressive Britain. If things aren't going your way, throw a temper tantrum. That's what we say. Specifically if you're a person of colour. So the young gentleman grabbed the examiner and he threatened to behead the examiner if the examiner did not do the exam for him. Now, the examiner was in a real tizzy, as you can imagine, and he said to the gentleman, "Let me just confirm with the police." So he phoned the police, and the commissioner got on the phone and told the examiner that he better do the exam for the young black gentleman, otherwise he would be arrested and he would be up for racism and discrimination. So the examiner did the exam for the black man and made sure that he got all the answers correct. And then the examiner called out the results and said the little boy had got a perfect score and the black man had also got a perfect score. So I think you'll agree, we got equality of outcome here and nobody was harmed. Okay? Now, there was one thing. The little boy was so happy getting a perfect score that he smiled. And the smile was deemed by the examiner to be a little bit of a smirk. And the smirk was in some way connected to white supremacism, and therefore the little boy was arrested and sent off to work in a sweatshop in the Orkney Islands. So things changed a little bit, but I think you'll agree. The outcome was the same for the 10-year-old white working-class British boy and the 22-year-old black African with the machete. The black African British man with the machete. You'll agree, they both got perfect scores, which means we, the government, we, the Labour Party, we can create equality of outcome. And I think everyone, that's a tune we can all dance to, I believe. Now, I want to say as well that in other news, we're in the process of arresting a British princess for Islamophobia. I watched a video quite intently, as you can imagine, as the Prime Minister of this wonderful nation of ours. I watched the video clip. She was covered up. She was wearing a hijab, which was great. And I said, that's wonderful. She's getting with the programme. She's representing modern British culture. Women should not be seen in public. And she was meeting with her husband. She was meeting some Muslim clerics. But then she lost the plot. She tried to shake hands with one of the clerics, and he just put his hand up to his chest. He wouldn't shake hands with her because, women, this is my opinion here, women are filthy animals, and they have no place in British society. Absolutely no place. I would put them in between dogs and pigs as filthy animals. Actually, no. I think I would put them below the dogs and the pigs. Yes. Now that's if you can actually define what a woman is, because it's not easy to define what a woman is, but I know enough to be able to say that they are filthy animals. Okay, I'm back. You can probably hear a fighter jet in the background. That's because a 5-year-old little white boy from the working class in Southampton did a little scribble on a big poster of Chairman Keir Starmer. So we have sent in the military to take him out. Yes, to take him out. You heard me, to take him out. Nobody but nobody. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what race. Well, I do care about the race. I don't care what religion. Oh, well, I sort of do care about the religion. Well, I don't care. Any little white-year-old bastard tries to squiggle, do a squiggle on a big poster of Chairman Keir Starmer will face the full wrath of the government. So let me be absolutely clear. There's no place for far-right bigotry in this country of ours. So getting back to the British princess, of course you can imagine it's a British princess, so a lot of red tape is involved, but we hope, and I'm in constant touch with Charlie, we hope by sundown to have her arrested and imprisoned in the Tower of London. So that's what we're hoping for Islamophobia. There's no place. You know, women are filthy, disgusting animals, you know. I can't define what a woman is, but as I say, I can say enough. They are absolutely rotten, disgusting animals. And I said that they would be somewhere between a dog and a pig, and then I said, no, they're below a dog and a pig. I would put them on the same level as a cockroach. No, wait. As a communist, I have to say that cockroaches are not without their charm. No, I would say women are more like leeches. Disgusting, filthy creatures. And there's no place for women in modern progressive Britain. This is Chairman Keir Starmer. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you share it around. If you don't do that, you're going to end up in the clink. So make sure you like it. Make sure you share it. And viva la revolution. Okay, sending off another chopper now to Ipswich. Some 4-year-old said that they thought the picture of Stalin was very scary. So we're sending in the army. Go get that 4-year-old little twat. Give him hell, British Army. Give him hell. And Allah speed your journey. Allah speed your journey. And Yahweh speed your journey as well. Yahweh speed your journey. Give the little bastard hell.